Hi everyone! In this video, we're going to take a look at dividing fractions with whole numbers. And we're going to do this lesson in a Google Sheet. And the reason why we're doing it in a Google Sheet is because this Google Sheet is a little fancy. It can help us create our models, and it's fancy because if I put in the number 1, it changes that little square into a color. So that's what we're going to use today. So let's just get started. So here we've got 5 divided by 3 over 4. Now another way of saying 5 divided by 3 over 4 is just saying how many 3/4 fit into 5. So we want to draw a model for this. And we have 5 wholes divided by 3/4. So we have to figure out how many pieces fit into the whole. This fraction of 3 over 4 gives us a hint that our whole is going to have 4 parts. So I'm going to color or highlight 4 pieces, and that's going to create a whole. Now, in order to kind of group this or put it together, I'm going to go to here where it says borders, click on that. I'm going to now click on this one where it says border style, and I'm going to use the third one here so that way the border around it is a little bit thicker. And then I'm going to use this one here that says outer borders, and I'm just going to click that one like that. All right, so now this is a whole, and it's also in fourths because we have this fraction of 3 over 4. Now I need 5 divided by, so I need 5 wholes, so I need 5 of these pieces. So I'm going to copy this, Command C, I'm going to paste it, so now this is my second whole, this is the third whole, this is the fourth, and this is the fifth. Just pasting those in with Command V. So now, again, we're doing division. So it's asking us how many 3/4 fits into 5. So this is a whole, and I'm going to color in 3/4. So 3/4 would be 3 of these pieces out of the 4. So I'm going to color this using the number 1, 1, 1, and 1, and it colors those red. And this is 3/4. So we know that it fits into it at least one time. So let's see if we can fit it in a second time. I'll use the number 2 now. 3 pieces. Well, 3/4 fits in here. Let's do another time. Let's use the number 3 to color this one yellow. It fits into it 3 times. And let's do the next one here with the number 4. Put those in. So now it fits into it 4 times. And here we'll use the number 5 and let's make it blue. And right now we can see that 3/4 fits into it. This is 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 whole times so far. But we still have these white other pieces. So can I make another group of 3? Well, I can. There's a blank space here, here, and here. So let's use the number 6 to make a different color. 1 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these. So we're seeing here that 3/4 fits into this 6 whole times. And now we can see that these 2 are empty, but I only have 2. And we've been making colors of groups of 3. So I fit 3/4 in 6 whole times, and now a part 2 times out of 3. So now I can use the number 7 to make another color. So this 3/4 fits into 5 6 whole times and 2 out of 3. All right, so let's take a look at our second example. We have 2 divided by 2/5. Again, in other words, this is like saying how many 2/5 fit into 2. So in our model, we're going to have to create 2 wholes, but we need to know how much makes a whole. So in this case, because this fraction is 2 over 5, we know that the whole is going to have 5 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to create a rectangle. And now this is going to represent the whole, but we need 2 wholes, so I'm going to copy and paste. So now I have 2 wholes, and I want to know how many 2/5 fit into 2. So let's color in 2/5 of this first model here. So I'm going to color this in. I'll put a 1 and a 1, which makes it red. So right now this model is showing 2/5. Can I fit another 2/5 into 2? Well, I'm going to use the number 2. I can. All right, so 2 pieces is 2/5. So right now I can fit it in twice. Let's try a third time. 1, 2. It definitely does. Let's try a fourth time. 1 and 2. A fourth time fits. And I have 2 more pieces, 5 and a 5, and it all fits. So for this one, 2/5 fit into 2 a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times. So in our first 2 examples, we had a whole number divided by a fraction. We had a whole number divided by a fraction. In these last 2 examples, we're going to look at a fraction divided by a whole number. So to draw this model out, I have 2/3 divided by 4. So to help me draw this model out, I'm going to do 3 across because I have 3 here on the denominator. And I'm going to bring this 4 down because I'm dividing it by 4. So 1, 2, 3, and bringing it down to 4. So this is my model. And there we go. So now I'm just going to identify 2/3. And let's just zoom in some more. So here we go. Bring it in much bigger. So now I'm going to break this up like this. So that's a third and another third. So we can pretend this is like a brownie, a big thing of brownies. And we have a big thing of brownies and I have 2/3 of it. So I'm going to color this in with a gray. So let's say these are my brownies and the gray section is 2/3. And the white section, let's just say we've already eaten it. It's gone. So this is the amount of brownies we have. And we want to share what we have left of our brownies with ourselves and 3 other friends. So we want to figure out how many pieces of brownies we're going to get. So we're going to actually divide this into 4. So I'm going to use this border and then another group and another group here. So if we take a look at all these pieces that we have left and we're dividing it by ourselves and our 3 friends, so this one is for me, so these are the red pieces and they're mine. This is for a friend, the orange pieces. Another friend has now these yellow pieces, and my other friend has these 2 pieces. So now how many pieces of the brownie, the whole brownie, did we get? Well, I got 2 pieces. Now, but I got 2 pieces out of the whole entire sheet of my brownies. So how much was that? It was 2 out of, we can count this all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Or we know that they're 12 because it's 3 by 4. So each person in our case of the brownies gets 2 pieces out of 12. Or if we simplify this fraction, we got 1/6. So that means we got 1/6 of the entire tray of brownies. All right, so our last question here says we have 5/6 divided by 3. So again, let's think about the brownies again. So we're going to draw this out. I have 6 here in my denominator, so I'm going to go across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to go down 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And this is going to be my tray of brownies. Now, I have 5/6 left of my brownies, so I'm going to break this up into 6. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and I have 5. So let's just color this part here gray of the brownies that I have left. This white part has already been eaten, and these are the brownies that I have left. Now I want to share it with myself and my 2 other friends, so I'm going to break this up across. So this is 1 and 2. All right, so now how many brownies do I get? I get this one, I get that one, that one, that one, and that one. My friend gets this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And my other friend gets these ones. Now how much did each friend get? Well, or myself, here I got 5 pieces out of, if I look at how many pieces are here in this tray of brownies, it would be 6 across, 3 down, which means that there were 18 total brownies. So I got 5 out of 18. So 5 over 6 divided by 3 is going to be 5 out of 18. Now we can check, can I simplify this fraction, 5 over 18? Well, there's no factors that I can think of that can be both divided by 5 and 18, so that fraction is as simplified as possible.